Hey everyone. I'm going live for the first time in I don't know how long. I think it's been 2 months. It's been so long since I came on live. So I decided today to just hop on and answer some questions because I know some of you've been asking questions over the past month or so, and I'm not being able to answer them straight away because, you know, I'm trying my best. So, hey, how's it going? Oh, it's so nice to see you here. It's been so long since I've been on a live, and I'm so pumped for today just to chat for you for a little bit, just to get to see all the new subscribers that have come in. And if there's any questions about YouTube or any social media advice at all, you can feel free to put them in the chat section right now as soon as we start. Or if you're watching this on replay, remember to put it in the comment section so that I can reply to it later. And also subscribe and like this video so that I can do some more, right? So yeah, I'm so excited for you all to be here today. That's awesome. There's 3 of you on. This was kind of last minute. I was thinking of doing a video and then I was like, well, you know what? Let's change it up. There's a couple of people that have asked a couple of questions, so we're going to answer them today. I have some questions that I have all ready to go here so that maybe, if you didn't know this, then you can know them now. Oh, there's a question here right now. Catherine, I am in a corporate job and the workplace is really toxic. I want to start a YouTube channel, but people are horrible. Can you give me on any advice how I fight their horrible comments? Okay, so yes, I can, because I've gone through this actually a couple months ago where there was some horrible comments and, I had to reach out to a few of my YouTuber friends just to keep me motivated and redirect my thinking. It's horrible. Social media is a really bad place sometimes. It can be a really good place, but a lot of the time the negative stuff pops up because, people want to see the drama. They want to create drama, right? So I think when it comes to comments and hate and all that, we need to really take it with a grain of salt because we don't know that person. We don't know what they're going through for one. And also they have no connection with you. There's nothing between you and them that is connecting you. So yes, it's hurtful. And I had to go through this. I actually had to say to myself, okay, stop. I was sitting, I got a hateful comment from someone and I was sitting there eating cookies and crying because I was like, why is someone's, not that I was hurt by the comment itself, but someone that was so hateful to someone else, right? And so I think it's important for you to take it with a grain of salt and just remember that you don't know them and they don't know you. You're unique in yourself and you have to just do what you know that you can do, right? I hope that makes sense because I've gone through this. I struggled with it a couple of months ago and I had to reach out to a few people just to talk to them, to just redirect my thinking. I also talked to my husband. But the key is to remember that you are doing it for yourself and that you enjoy it, right? Whatever you decide to do on your YouTube channel, enjoy it. I just ignore the haters now. I have grown over the past 12, 13 years to say to myself, no, I've seen it all pretty much. And I've 12, 13 years, 14 years, however long I've been on, social media. I've seen it all. The beginning was really hard and I've gradually gotten over time used to it. And I know it sounds bad, but in the same sense, I've been used to it in the sense that I don't listen to their negativity anymore and I move on from that. So that's how I kind of deal with it. And I say to you right now that you need to do it. Try it. You will regret it in the future if you don't even attempt to try it. And do remember that social media is a hard world to be in because people sit behind the computers and constantly say whatever the heck they want and they just can be mean. So if that happens, just remember you've got lots of people that support you and those who do watch your content, they enjoy it, right? So I hope that answers that. I'm not sure, but yeah. Hey, how's it going? You look really pretty today. Oh, thank you. I decided, my hair's a little always frizzy, but I do my best with it. It's actually curly, but I don't do anything with the curls. I just let it do its wavy, frizzy thing. And I think I should do more with it, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Catherine. I had a bit of a brain fart there. Hi, Catherine. I haven't been on for a while. I know. For me, lives, I was super nervous this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do a live. I haven't done this in 2 months. Woo. But yeah, it's exciting that you're here. It's so nice to see you. Okay, so let's see. Brit Brap. I think I said that right. It's really hard to not take horrible comments personally, but it helps me to just think about their mindset and realize their comments may come from a place of hate on their end. And the other thing is, if you're successful, for example, like Annie or, any of the big creators out there, if you're successful, a lot of the times people, they may be a little jealous, and that comes out as hate, and they say things that they don't necessarily mean because they just want that so bad. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from too. Completely agree with you. Great advice. Thank you. No problem. So glad you like the advice. Thank you for being here too. Thank you for answering my question. I have to get back to work now. Have a lovely day. Of course. I'm so glad you could pop on. That's awesome. So I know there's not a lot on today, but that's okay. Everybody that is here, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about social media a little bit. I have some things that I've been working on, just kind of on the side. I've taken it a little slower on my main channel here just because I want to really enjoy the content that I put out. So what I've been doing is slowing it down a little bit and just really thinking about the content that I want to do next. I have a little bit of direction change for my channel. Not necessarily is it going to be completely 360, totally different, but just a little bit different. Some extra, videos here and there that are not necessarily just straightforward YouTube, but more directed towards small businesses because that's where my heart is. I've always enjoyed it. I have always helped people with small, like YouTube and all that and video. So my direction, what I really want to go is small business, but I'm still going to be talking about YouTube because YouTube is my thing. I love YouTube. So I've been doing a lot of like research behind the scenes. I've been doing a lot of like Instagram, TikTok, and all that, just to kind of see what other things are out there and understand the social media things behind it. I've been doing a little bit more different. That's not even how a proper sentence. I've been changing things up a little bit with my business just because I've gotten really anxious over the last 6 months, and that's not because of you guys. It's mostly because of me in my head. I need to figure things out. But with my business, I've added a couple of things. Like I edit for people. I do social media planning and content strategy for them. So now I've been working on that. So it's really taking a lot more time on that end of things. But I'm enjoying just like slowing things down and enjoying the process and not worrying about it. I don't check the way you check your video views every day. I don't check them every day just because, I think that's mentally draining as well. And I think that's good for you guys to understand too. Like you have to balance that all a little bit. Don't overwhelm yourself and constantly be checking your views. And my channel's been just gradually doing its thing, So eventually it'll just keep going and going and going. So I'm on TikTok. I've kind of branched out into a different platform just to try things out. In the short form, I'm loving doing the short form content. I was a little bit hesitant towards it because I love the longer videos to connect with you a little bit more and just understand like it's a story like with it all. But the shorter videos are a little harder. So I've been working on that and I'm enjoying it. I'm on TikTok and I'm testing things out. I've been on for a month now and I've got about 80 followers-ish. And I don't know, I'm enjoying the ride. It's kind of fun just to create some short form content. And then also I've been doing more reels on my Instagram. And again, short form content, just testing that out because it seems to be like the next generation is really enjoying the shorter content. So I want to see what that all is about. And of course, I'm going to be doing more shorts, YouTube shorts, because that's part of YouTube. So I'm going to be adding maybe a couple of YouTube shorts here and there on my channel just to see the algorithm change because I haven't really, updated on YouTube shorts in a while. So, and I know a few of you have subscribed for that. So I want to do some kind of like tests that way as well. So I think with social media, there's a whole bunch of social media platforms, but I'm not, I've enjoyed YouTube itself and I've really dove into YouTube for a full year. I was like fully invested in, going all in. I'm still invested, but I'm slowing it down just for my own mental health, and all the other things that go into play. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I'm figuring things out on the social media. We're all seeing what's going on. I'm not overwhelming myself, slowing things down. And I think that's so important. And I wanted to put that out today as well, because it's so important to, not go gung ho for all of the one thing and just like overwhelm yourself. Because I think that's what I was doing. I was really excited for it all. And I just, lost focus a little bit. So, a couple more questions here. You got monetized Monday of this week and plan on doing a live this Saturday. And truth be told, I haven't done a live in a while. Any tips for me moving forward? Oh gosh. Well, coming from a person who hasn't done a live stream in a while, let me say this. It's a little nerve-wracking this morning when I was preparing for this, I was like, okay, it's a little last minute, but at the same time, it's not. I had planned for the past week to do it, but I just, decided today to put all this stuff up and let you guys know. So it's a little nerve-wracking. It's like starting it from scratch almost. Like once I was doing it every week, I was getting used to it, and my body was like, my anxiety was not as bad. But today I was like super nervous. I cleaned like crazy. Like the house is spotless, so to speak. And it could be cleaner. But whenever I get nervous, I clean. Like everything's scrubbed down. So I just think distract yourself a little bit from the thought of going into the live stream, and then make sure you're prepared for it, obviously, and then go into it and just think of that one person that's going to be on the other end, and you're going to be talking to them. And I'm so excited. Like, I didn't know how many people would come on today because, like, obviously I haven't done them in a while. And I was thinking, oh, if there's one person, I'm excited. If there's nobody, then that's okay. Like, they'll watch the replay, So don't get in your head too much about it. It's the same with anything in life. Don't get caught up in it and overthink it. I think that happens to me a lot. I overthink things, and then I just the struggle is real. Like, it's hard to get out of that zone, right? So if you do overthink it, distract yourself from the overthinking by doing something just to get you out of that environment, that thought process, and then move forward, and you got this. Hopefully that helps. Catherine, are you going to go outside of YouTube app, like different apps? I mean, trying out different apps. Yes, I have been trying different apps. I've been trying TikTok, and I'm actually super excited for TikTok. Like, I know the algorithms change so much. So like I'm behind the times when it comes to TikTok, but I decided, you know what? Not everybody is going to be excited about viewing short form content, but I enjoy it. Like, if you enjoy something, you go do it, right? Like, I don't know. So I've decided to do TikTok a little bit, and I'm enjoying it. So I've gained, I think in the past month, I've just been really figuring it out. And there's been 80 followers on my TikTok, and then about, oh my gosh, how many likes? 1,500 likes right now. And it's rising because there's a video that's doing really a little bit better. It's getting more views than usual. And that's because I used a trending sound before it even was trending. I've been like focusing in on seeing which sounds are going to be the next big sound. And this sound, I think, is the sound. It's just got a cool, fun beat. And so I used it the last night, and then I'm using it this morning just to see if it helps like push it out a little bit more. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. We'll see. But who knows, right? With TikTok, any social media platform, you're kind of like, what the heck do I do? It's like, is this going to make it viral? Is this going to be blah, 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 right? So you just do, with TikTok, it's a little bit different. You do like, trending sounds, because YouTube, you don't do trending sounds, you do trending videos, but you do trending sounds. You use hashtags, but it's not like the main thing. And you just keep being consistent, post about 3 to 5 times a day, I would say. And then you're good. Like, you consistently do it every day. So I think it's kind of fun. It's different. I've been trying it out. I'm enjoying it. Obviously, it's another platform that you need to use. And it's kind of like, oh, do I want to? I'm just using it for fun. I'm enjoying the process. And then I'm doing Instagram Reels. So I've been doing those. And to be totally, well, that was a weird noise. And to be totally honest, I'm not really sure how Instagram Reels works, because I get such a really good boost in the beginning of some of the videos, and then all of a sudden it just drops off. But I'm not really sure why. So I'm still figuring that process out. I'm not like a super expert on Instagram. I haven't studied it like intensely. So to be totally honest with that, I've just been posting for fun as well and just testing things out. Like, there's so many like gurus and people telling you this, that, and the other, and I'm just doing it and being myself. I think if you put yourself in a box in social media, that's when things get too constricted and you feel like you have to have this, this, and this. Obviously, like, you do trending sounds, trending what, da. It does help, but at the same time, if you're not enjoying it, don't do it. Like, it's just silly. So, let's see. Hey, Sierra. I haven't talked to you in such a long time, and I know you finished school, so awesome. Congrats. It's nice to catch up on a live again. Yes, I thought it'd be so nice to do. And I think I'm going to do another one next week instead of a video, just to break it up, and then I'm going to go back into videos again. I cut that back on the lives because I found them I just found it was getting repetitive for some people, and I don't know. If this is what you think, comment in the comment section and let me know in the chat. Like, do you find if you do a live every single week, does it get repetitive? I don't know. I would love to know from you guys. I might put a poll out on the community tab just to understand you guys a little more and see what you think. But yeah, it's so nice to see you. Thank you. Great advice. Appreciate it. No problem. I'm so happy that you were here. Like, awesome. do you have any Instagram growth strategy, like getting engagement in stories and things like that? So I will tell you this. So fun thing, I posted an Instagram story. I think you replied to it actually, Sierra. It was about, that one where it's like, what should I do in 2021? And it said, shave your eyebrows. And I was like, what? No. And so many people replied to that. Basically, what happened, if the engagement was so high on that story itself, like this is an Insta story, that it started pushing it, like all my Insta stories out more to my followers, and then more random people were seeing it. So it was interesting. That one actually got a huge boost. So usually I'm going to be totally honest with you all. Like I get not a ton of views on my stories because I post, I don't know. It's just so weird. I get around probably 60 views per post, which is not like crazy, but 60 views is 60 views. I mean, on my Instagram stories. And then what happens is when I had that, that's Insta story, it got over 100 views. And I think it's because the engagement was so high. So my biggest tip for you is if you want to get more like, push on your stories, for example, I would get like more engaging Insta stories because that's going to push you out a little bit more. So yeah, that's my advice there with Insta stories. And then when it comes to like Instagram in general, I think posting, being consistent and having good engaging content. What's this going on? I'm not sure here. But having good engaging content, for example, reels, something that people can save. So I had a Insta reel that people saved, like a whole bunch of people saved, and it was doing better. So if you can get them to save your Instagram reels and your and comment on it and like it, it seems to push the engagement up a little bit more and get more views. So that's how that works. I'm not a total guru on this, but that's what I've noticed in the past 2 weeks of doing more Instagram reels. So I thought I'd share. I might do some more like, in-depth stuff in the future, but not until I know more because I don't want to give you false, and it's always changing. The algorithms are always changing because Instagram has several. They have stories, they have posts, they have Insta Reels, they have IGTV. So there's 4 algorithms in itself. So hopefully that helps. Do you have a plan for travel vlog in your YouTube channel in the future? I don't think I'll do it on this channel. My other channel, probably Simply Catherine, because and I might, like, my husband and I really want to do something in the future. Like we have all these plans in the future. So I definitely will be doing more stuff like that, whatever things open up. Right now I have my kids at home, so I don't travel much and things are not like fully open here. They just opened up today a little bit more. So now we can actually buy non-essential stuff, which is exciting. Now I can go buy a measuring jug because, guys, I know this is kind of random, but I want to show you. Look at this cute little thing that I made. I made this like resin coaster. So I was like trying to get into that a little bit more just because I want a hobby. I don't have a hobby where I can just be myself and do it for no reason at all. And I want a measuring jug, but when you go on Amazon, it's like $17 for a measuring jug. And I can't go and buy it at the store. But today they opened, so I'm hoping I can go buy it. Side note, I know that's kind of random, but I had to share. Let's see. What other questions? So, oh yes, back to your question. Yes, hopefully in the future on my other channel. Okay. So if you're not subscribed, it's Simply Catherine. Also, that channel's been doing good. The views have been very consistent. There's one video that's been pushed out quite a bit, and that's the iPhone 12 video. And even though the retention's low, it could be doing better if the retention was high, but it's getting a good amount of views. And that's because Apple keeps announcing things over and over and over again. So it keeps getting pushed, right? So that's it. I just thought I'd share. From Sarah, right. I find when people reply more, my views go up. Yeah. So if you can get the engagement on anything at all, if you can get people to engage, save those reels or posts, or create content that people can save for later and come back to. You have to create content. Think about this. You have to create content that's so interesting, that's so informative that people don't know. Like they need to know something new. Or that they didn't know. So like on TikTok, I'll save all the time videos because random things about Instagram or YouTube. Well, not YouTube actually. YouTube's not super popular on TikTok, but when it comes to Instagram or TikTok, I'll save it because I'm like, oh, I didn't know that about that. So I'm learning through TikTok, which is good, interesting. People say social media is bad. It can be bad, but actually it's very informative sometimes. And I learn quite a bit. And obviously I study it and research it. I don't just go and say, oh, that's what it is. No. My IG views on my stories is all over the place. Sometimes it's 40 and then the next day it's 80. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. I think the lowest I've gotten is like one time it was so low. I don't know what happened. I think it was like 20. Oh my goodness. But on average, I get about, 55, 60 views per story. Let me see. Hi, how's it going? That's so cool that you made that. Yeah, I know I made it. It was kind of random. I bought a whole bunch of like resin stuff and I said to myself, I'm going to do this as a hobby. And then I haven't touched it. I did that one and I'm like, but it's because I kind of save up for it and purchase things along the way. I've been watching all these resin videos. So anyways, that's a side note and fun hobby that I've gotten into, sort of, not really. But I'm trying to just do something different because I've been so stuck in myself, like all video all the time, and it's good. But at the same time, I need to branch out a little bit. I do enjoy a lot of things, and I think that's my problem. But with video, it's been consistent throughout my whole life. So that's why I kind of go all gung ho for video. I'm gonna take a drink. That's so good. Whenever you talk, I haven't done this in a while, so I'm like, oh my gosh. If you're just joining us or if you're watching this on replay, make sure you subscribe because we got lots of stuff going on here, fun times. And then make sure you hit that like button because liking it really helps me in the algorithm, but also it lets me know if you like the video. Anything else that you want to do, that's awesome. Go for it. Okay, so there's 6 of you on. Oh, awesome. This is exciting. Okay, so Sierra, how's your YouTube monetization going? Oh, it's fine. It's obviously like a lot of my views have slowed down because, well, I haven't been doing as much content and I've been trying to really think about my content a little bit more. You know what? That's what happens. Like it slows down. It still goes. Things are still going, but it kind of slows down whenever you post less. Like I was posting 5 videos a week. So it went from 5 to 1. That's a big drop. So it's going well. It's still going and I'm happy with where it's at. And if there's a point where I'm like go below the monetization ever, which, reality is sometimes people have that happen. I don't care. I'm happy with my channel. I'm happy with the people I've connected with. It's just so exciting just to be in your channel and just enjoy the process. So that's one big tip that I want to give to you all. Enjoy the process and it'll all come. Because I've helped a few people and they're like overwhelmed and stuck in the process, like they get stuck in the views and all that, the data. And it's important to study your data. Don't forget that. But at the same time, it's not the world. Like there's more important things. But it's important to remember yourself too, right? Don't get stuck up in the things that, get you anxious. Yeah. So I've been doing really well. Like I said, I wanted to come on here and kind of do an update. I did Nick's video last week. Nick is amazing. If you've not watched that video, make sure you go check out the ProTuber series. That really is helpful to everybody. It's helpful. You need to go watch it because I really enjoyed doing that. And Nick is amazing. He's a great guy. So yeah, when it comes to social media, let's get back to that. I had a few people ask me like, how do you decide which platform you go on or this or that, whatever. So basically when it comes to picking a social media platform, for example, we're on YouTube, we do your YouTube videos, which is great, awesome. But at the same time, if it's not the right place for your business, then you shouldn't be doing it, right? So there are tons of platforms out there. Picking which platform is important. YouTube is generally okay for every single person business-wise. You can share your advice, you can share behind the scenes, you can share how you're making products and all that jazz. So generally I say YouTube is the way to go because you need to show the behind the scenes process. I'm actually thinking like right now, Facebook is great for, I don't know, there's just, for me, I don't go on Facebook that often because it's just too toxic. So I suggest usually to business owners, if they're B2B, which is business to business, they go on LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok because TikTok is a really open platform. And that Instagram is also a great place if you're more of a product, you have a product that you're serving to customers, your B2C. So whenever you're B2C, I would suggest YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are the 3 that I suggest. But a lot of people say, oh, well, what about Facebook? Well, Facebook's great and all, but I find it's a little too, I don't know. It's just the way, I don't know. I don't really like Facebook. It's just too much. Well, so what I suggest is those. Choosing a platform is easy if you know your audience, if you know where your audience is coming from, if you know your social media platform that you need to be on. It'll be helpful to direct you and get your customers that you want for your products and your services, right? Okay, let's see. I missed some questions here. I just started a small business and still working on product development. My YouTube is centered around motorcycle content. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. My business is for more motorcycle helmet accessories. Oh, do you know Doodle on a Motorcycle? Like, you should connect with her. That would be awesome. Yeah, so you're still working on the product development. That's important. You can show that process of that too. If you have a channel that you're creating a product, you can show the process of you going through the struggles or you achieving those goals. There's a process there. So make sure you're sharing that in somewhere so that people can connect with you. And they're saying, okay, this is a business owner. She's having this. She's trying to do this. Let's see how she's doing it. People love that content. So make sure you're sharing that kind of stuff, out because it's important. If you collab with celebrity means YouTube channel boost in sec. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. Any tips on integrating my small business with my YouTube channel to help promote my business product without being too pushy? I hate watching overly sponsored content as a viewer. You don't have to actually say, oh, look at my, if this is your phone. So say you're using your phone throughout the whole day, that's you, and you're trying to sell a phone case, that's you selling the phone case without being pushy, right? Same with the motorcycle content. If you have the product, you're actually using the product, that's not being pushy. That's you just having the product on. And you can always say, in the videos, inconspicuously without pushing it too much, you can say, oh, I got this new helmet accessory. It looks really awesome. I'll link it below. You can go check it out if you want. You don't have to be pushy about it. And I think that's important to note, that you can do it the right way. It's the same with YouTube channel. You don't have to be pushy and tell people about your channel. You can share it if people want to know about it, and then it gradually starts to grow, right? So it's the same thing. I think you got it. You just need to incorporate it in ways that you can use the product, right? How would you use it? If it's a helmet, part of an accessory, put it on, use it while you're on the motorcycle. So that's what I would do. True. I haven't really been gaining subscribers recently, but I have to remember why I do YouTube, and that keeps me going. Yeah. Don't focus on the numbers too much, because my channel has slowed down quite a bit, but I have to realize because I've slowed down quite a bit. So the understanding of that really helps me to keep going, right? Personal. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I gotta go. This was fun. I'm happy to see you live again. Yay! So nice to see you here. It was great that you joined. Awesome. I didn't even know who would join, but it's awesome that you joined. Yep, I love Doodle. She's already agreed to help advertise it for me. Aw, you'll be on Doodle's video today? Oh, that's exciting. I do watch her content, so, and I see you on there. That's pretty cool. Good job. Yeah, she's a really sweet person. I think she's going places. If she keeps being consistent and posting her content and watches the videos that does better than the others and keeps bringing the momentum in, she'll do great. She's going to do great. She's going to go places. Whenever I look at people, I always see, I'm like, you're going places, because I know if they're consistent and they stay the course and they enjoy the content, if you enjoy posting the stuff that you do, you're not going to stop, right? So I looked at my analytics yesterday and it really got me down, but like Sierra said, I just have to remember who I do this. Yes. So looking at your analytics is sometimes stressful. So I haven't looked even at my analytics today. You know why? Because sometimes it gets in your head. You need to have a good day. I look at my analytics, here and there throughout the week now, just to see how some of the videos are doing. and what I can change if I need to change anything, for example, thumbnails, whatever. I don't change too much because unless it goes below like 4%, I don't CTR. I don't change it just because it is what it is. And I don't get worked up about it. So that's what you need to do. I want to come on here today and just don't get overworked. If you're looking at this or you're watching this video today, don't get worked up. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy what you're making and creating. And people will like gravitate towards that enjoyment, right? They want to be a part of it, right? So just enjoy the process. You will get there. If you are consistent, you stay the course and you just enjoy what you're making. I said enjoy a lot there, but that's what I mean. Enjoy it. She's my goal for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. She's amazing. I was saying that Facebook is more personal. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I missed that totally. Yes. First, Facebook to me is a little bit more personal. Yes, you can have a storefront. Yes, you can have a business page. But the reality is the algorithms change so much that business pages don't get pushed out as much anymore. And so I don't post on there too often. I am on Facebook, but I don't post on there. So don't even look for me on there. It's no point. Instagram is at catherineperry.co. And then if you find me on TikTok, then find me. I don't know if you can find me. We'll see. I know this is weird, but I'm testing things out in TikTok. So I have 3 accounts just testing different things out just for the fun of it. I'm weird. Is it weird that you just get so much enjoyment? You have 3 different accounts that you are posting to just to see what works and doesn't work. I don't know. Maybe I am weird. I'm going to go now. My internet is struggling to buffer. No problem. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I'm so happy I hopped onto this today. Of course. I'm so happy that you were able to be here. I'm not going to be too much longer. I'm going to answer one more question and then I'm thinking I'm going to pop off. But another question that a lot of small business owners say to me when it comes to social media is, or small creators, is like, should I be sharing it all? And what that means is, should you be sharing like all the personal stuff and all this and all that? No, you don't have to share all the personal stuff. If you want to, go for it. Be open if you want to be open. Like, it's your platform to share on. Do remember it goes out into the world, but it's important to note there's a balance between it. So for me, I share a little bit personal. I don't share my kids. And I don't share them because they haven't agreed to be a part of that, right? So what I do is I share like what I'm doing behind the scenes. Like, I'm editing. I'll do a video of me editing, or I stutter, or I have problems when I'm filming a video. I'll share that. Like you see on my channel, YouTube channel here, on my YouTube shorts, I post my bloopers. Don't share it all, but understand that you can share little bits here and there so people can connect with you. As a business owner, a lot of the time people think, oh, if I share, like, I had a really hard day and it was just so, like, maybe you do have a hard day, but don't go all into it if you aren't comfortable with sharing that. Like, just don't be thinking that you need to be forced to do that. And that's important too. So yes and no. I think sharing little pieces here and there and nothing too overly personal. But if you want to share overly personal stuff, then do it. It's up to you, right? So that's how you get people to connect and inspire your audience, by sharing the real person, little pieces here and there. Sharing who you are is really important. So people that can connect with you, right? I think that's really what it comes down to, is you want that connection so that people say, oh, I want that product so much, or they know instantly, oh, that's that product or that service, so that they can come to you first rather than the person beside them, right? That's what you want. And that's how you can connect and build your audience and inspire your audience. And I share a few tips on my Instagram Reels about inspiring your audience, so make sure you go check that out, because that will really help you. Actually, on my Instagram in general, there are a few very good tips there. So you need to go back. My Instagram is at catherineperry.co. So make sure you go find it and say hi to me. Hi. Yeah. Let's see. What do you post on TikTok? So the one I post about business, small business owner life stuff, or tips about social media on that one. And then when it comes to Instagram, I post more like inspirational small business again / like social media, sort of in there. And then on YouTube, I share social media tips and advice. And then I have the 2 other ones on TikTok that I'm doing and just a test. And those 2 are just random ones, like testing out different things that I don't know, see how it works, see what the algorithm favors or how the algorithm works a little bit more. So, but my main one is all about social media and small business life. So I tend to overshare on YouTube as a strategy. It's helped me connect with so many of my viewers on a personal level, but I do set a boundary for myself. I think that's super, super important. Yes, you need to set boundaries for yourself. So on my other channel, I wanted to be more open about, like the struggles of, being a business owner, but also being the struggles of life. Like sometimes life hits you hard, right? And especially this past year. And for some reason, I got weird reaction to one of my videos. I took it down just because, like, it was just too much. Like, there was just weird reactions to it. And I'm like, I was trying to inspire people and help people connect with me. So that didn't relate to my audience and connect with them very well, which was really weird because it connected with me and I wanted to help others get through, like, the struggles. Sorry, there is a spider up there and it's freaking me out right now. There's too many spiders around. Freaky. Sorry, distracted. So yeah, it's kind of like you need to decide and have a balance. And then also, like you said, have a personal level of boundary, like have a boundary that you can set for yourself and then go from there. I think that's really important. Okay, I'm distracted. I'm super, like, this is really weird. Please don't start sharing spiders, but I don't like spiders. Spiders scare me. And yesterday there were 7 spiders in the house. I had to, like, several of them I couldn't catch them because they were like crazy. So they're in the house somewhere having a good time, having a party with their friends. There was one that just walked right beside me and I was like, what the heck? So it just like came out and I'm like, no, I thought my life was flashing before me. Sorry. Mental health is a huge part of my channel and it's really helped when people realize they're not alone with their depression and anxiety. That's what I was trying to get with my other video, but didn't come across like that. Some people are really nice and then others were just like over the top, too much. So anyways, I do think it's important to share that stuff because you can't have the cookie cutter fun, like, reality. Like sometimes when I'm on TikTok and Instagram, I see people getting out of the bed and they're all fresh and clean and ready to go for the day. And they're like, and all for them if they can do that. But my goodness, does that set it makes you feel like, oh gosh, I need to do more. I need to do better, right? Which, yeah, you need to do better. But at the same time, you don't need to feel like crap. Like, just saying. So sometimes the reality of social media isn't true and makes you feel like you're not good enough. But I think the important thing is for people is to share their anxieties in a sense, not oversharing, but sharing to share and trying to inspire. Sharing to share and trying to inspire. Completely agree. Yeah, right? It's overwhelming. Like I saw TikTok this morning. And I'm like, that person looks so pristine and everything is clean and everything is its place. And if that's the way they are as a person, great. But that was not a true reality for me. And I was like, why is this sharing this to me? Because I just didn't feel good after it. And I'm like, you know what? It's just the way I am doing my best. But yeah, that's sometimes the reality of social media. Fun times. Okay, so that was my little chat with you all today. I hope you enjoyed this live. It was a little bit shorter. I usually do about an hour, but I'm just getting back into the swing of things. My voice is already going. Sorry, I'm swallowing a lot. So yeah, I'm also just doing my thing, and I hope everybody got a little bit of something from this live stream today. And if you would like another live, please let me know. I will be putting a poll up on the community tab, which you can all reply to, just about if you enjoy lives and if you think like, maybe I'll do 2 separate ones, like if you enjoy lives and if you think live streaming every week is good or bad. Like, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, thanks guys so much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're watching this replay and hit that like button so that it helps me, but it also helps me to know if you're liking the videos. All right, guys, thanks so much. Have a good one, guys. Bye.